in Venice. Don't know how long I'll be in this one. I am mobile. I also have the worst lighting, but I wanted to say hey because it's been a while. I was not in transit, but certainly not grounded and stabilized. I was in my van, then I was staying at a beach house, and now I'm back in my abode. It took me an entire Saturn day, which is what Saturn rules Saturdays, and it's all about work. And from morning until night, I put away clothes and toiletries and art supplies and got rid of things that didn't belong, and it's like tight in there. I have probably a few hours to sort out toiletries. I love to have my open space bins. I'm gonna show you guys what I did. I made it like it's my storage for my personal belongings, and that means I can be anywhere. I can grab what I need, put it in a little bag, and be in any one of these apartments, be in Sedona, be away, and it's a nomadic situation that I have set up. It was intuitive. I didn't plan it. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever's here. We're actually making a little bit, just a teeny bit of gluten-free pasta to add to my gorgeous salad I'm making of arugula. And we need some salt in there. And I've been a little off the 100% raw, but I'd say 90% raw. You like my jacket? Thanks, Callie. It's a very Cali jacket. I got it in Mendocino. This is actually a very California jacket. It is Young Maven, Jungmaven, and it's all like very California made. And I'm dressed for Sunday. Michelle is in the house. Michelle does the best psychic tarot readings. I gotta tell, hold on, I hope we stay connected. I have to tell my guest I'm back. He needed to get in the gate. So happy Mercury in retrograde, new moon in Leo. So it's Leo season, new moon in Leo. Michelle, yeah, yay us. So I'm totally dressed for Sunday, yellowy, white, gold, big hair, and I'm having like fun. And I'm gonna have fun for me right now is having a little gluten-free pasta, and it's also having some garlic. You know I'm happy when I mince my garlic with my freshly sharpened knife, and there's maybe even gonna be some ginger, maybe just garlic, I don't know. I can make a ginger tea, maybe I'll do that. Hey Victoria, so let's see what we got. We're gonna get our board. It's so nice for me to stay in this unit. I have not stayed in here in a long time, and I can see what's missing or what somebody left behind that doesn't need to be here, or you know, make sure that all the bed linens are fresh and that there isn't anything that doesn't need to be here. We're gonna have a lot of garlic tonight. Oh, you guys are so sweet to each other. To you too. Happy Mercury in retrograde. But, you know, you're not supposed to sign anything without seriously people looking it over. You're supposed to communicate as clearly as possible. And above all, you need to live your life. So just take it all with as navigation and a grain of salt. And there's free will, there's karma, there's dharma. We're here to live this life. So if you got to move forward with something, even though it's Mercury in retrograde, retrograde, it does make your communication a little bit backwards and a little bit more difficult. So it just means you got to pay more attention. And this is such a Leo. Think about it. New moon in Leo on Sunday that's ruled by the sun, and the sun rules Leo. And I felt so Leo today. I felt unstressed. I felt like I just wanted to talk to people and have a nice time. And here comes the garlic. So do we want romaine? I think arugula is better with pasta. And I have romaine that I am so looking forward to consuming, but it's gonna be arugula, tomatoes, pasta, maybe some avo. Let's see how we're doing. teeny little bit of pasta. If I make the whole thing, I will eat the whole thing. I'm like a pasta fiend. But it's not really the raw food way. And I need my, I put it in here. I have a little, getting used to a kitchen that you're not used to is fun. I have this cutie little strainer. That's how much pasta. I think arugula is the word right now. And I have a Paris bowl in this apartment. So we got a Paris bowl, an enamel bowl. Rinse it out. You guys are on the faucet. I love arugula. Sometimes you have to add a titch of honey or something to make it a little less bitter. That's why people add raisins, dates, figs, goji berries, cranberries. I'm going to do a bottom of the bowl. There goes some garlic. I think we should do some ginger too, because I'm telling you, I don't get sick because I have ginger and garlic regularly. We're gonna do it. I've been having my Purium smoothies daily. Hey, roller girl. And I feel really good, fairly good about my intake. When I first got here, I was like, oh, I miss having that miso date cookie, or I want a bite of that, or I was just like being very expansive when it came to what was in my face and enticing. I wasn't in the rhythm of making food, and that is what I stand by. When you get in the rhythm of just saying, nope, I'm eating my food, and when you're actually in a kitchen, which, you know, and you are in your rhythm, I think it takes a little bit of a rhythm. You gotta have the garlic, you gotta have the ginger, you have to shop for the greens, you need to pay a little bit of attention. But to me, it's much faster, easier, and way more nourishing to make it myself. I make it to hang with you guys, so don't think I've been making dinners in my kitchen and not including you. Last night I did, but it was late, like way late. Like I think I made dinner at 10 p.m. So it's been all about Vanny B, whose battery is still not charging, even after Miguel, my electrician, put in a 30 amp. I think it's the van, and I think she has to go in for service. I'm going to do one more test. I'm going to a different house with a different 30 amp system. I could do it tonight or I could do it tomorrow morning. And I'm just going to pull up, plug it in, and see if she takes a charge. But I have a feeling it's not going to be. But I don't know. That would be really nice. So we have garlic, ginger, salt. We're going to put in a little olive oil. Nora, my friend Nora, asked, is oil raw? It is raw, extra pressed, extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed, organic always. But there are many raw foodists who just veer away from the oil. I like a little olive oil, a little sesame oil. I like this, a little bit of this botanical vinegar from South Africa. So I am going to, it's Rosendahl, a little splash of that. Sometimes I like a little nut butter. Sometimes I like a little bit of coconut yogurt. That always makes it a little creamy. Hello, Gary. Hello, loves. So I think the pasta's ready. It's Penny. Let's see. I'm obsessed with always getting the pasta perfect. Now, when the pasta is like that, I shake as much of the water out, let it drip, 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 and then I will either put coconut oil, a little bit of olive oil in it, and salt. Actually, I'm going to put a little garlic in with the pasta to meld it together. I know, it's just, I don't know what to say, but I craved a little bit of pasta and I'm treating myself because, like, it's Sunday fun day. It's Leo season, and I'm treating myself. Oh, still water coming out. You don't want the water, it dilutes. I have little spicy arrabbiata sauce that could be really nice on the pasta. And a little bit of olive oil. I am. A little bit of salt and definitely a little bit of garlic. Let's take some out of here. It's all mixed in with the vinegar. I think I'm gonna cut a little more. We're in real time, you guys. This is not like, oh, watch how fast I can make this dinner. This is like, I'm gonna give myself what I want. It's soul food. It's little Dara food because I basically ate pasta with butter and salt. Right? Why not? Like, just do it. And I'm not training for anything. I'm not getting ready for a wedding. I'm not doing anything. And even if I was, you gotta live. I'll tell you what makes you beautiful is sleep and obviously healthy food, but more important is no stress, because the stress will take you down, take you up in age and take you down in vibrancy and beauty. And so to me, whatever makes you happy, I used to tell my daughter, what you wear isn't as important as how you feel on the inside, because how many times have we seen someone perfectly dressed, perfectly made up, and the Yiddish word is verbissen. It's like if they look like they just took a sour pill, you know, where they're stressed or sad or angry or whatever, that just does not make somebody beautiful. So beauty is spirit. I saw this woman today. I was sitting with Peter at Moon Juice discussing the Doobie universe. He loves them. He had, that's a whole story. But anyway, this woman needed to sit down in a chair because her daughter was going to get the car. And as this woman walked by, she was older, but I looked at her and I was like, she looks beautiful. Like, she just looks beautiful. And then I noticed it's because her face was had an upward, it was like there was a permanent smile. Like, not a smile, but her face looked smiley. And I got her a chair and put it in the sidewalk and talked to her. And she said, it's just been, she said, I went to a chiropractor and it hurts more. And I was like, well, let's breathe. Let's breathe and laugh, because that's what's going to fix things. And she agreed. And she said, her name was Fadi. She was Iranian. And I said, you just look so beautiful. I noticed you when you went by in your sage linen dress and the way she walked. And she said, oh, good. I was worried I was hunched over. And I was like, you're not. You're straight up and you're beautiful. And then she just got all happy and she told me she's an artist and she has had exhibitions and she wanted my number. I took her number and it was such a nice interaction of woman to woman, artist to artist, sweetness. And I told her, it's been a weird 3 years for me too. I said, does it feel like you're crawling out of a hole? And she was like, yes. So that was what went on, and it was very sweet. So sweet. Basil. I don't have basil. It's limited here. I have what I have. I do have these gorgeous tomatoes. So these are going to go in because these taste like tomatoes. We haven't even gotten to the arugula, but basically I just chop the arugula. Yes, I chop it. Not everyone does. And then I throw it in my bottom of the bowl dressing. I'm gonna add a little coconut yogurt. And I might have the pasta separate. Doesn't have to go together, or it can. Sometimes I just don't want vinegar on my pasta. I just want it garlic, salt, olive oil, and a few tomatoes. I was like, but I said, you look so beautiful, but you look like you have like just an upturned face, a smiling face. It was really lovely. Fadi. And then I had a wonderful time with Nora and Pear. They're here with their little daughter. And we've just been having a grand old time. More like, just like a relaxing time. Like you've known people forever and you're just hanging. It's been like that. Like, like we're related. Okay, we got tomato. One more. And then, I don't know if I want the spicy sauce. Has anybody watched any good movies? Toscano. I don't even know if I have pepper. I have to look. I'm in a kitchen that I'm not normally in. All my goods are upstairs. And that's okay. I have plenty here. I have the bare necessities and then some. I have nutmeg, believe it or not, and no pepper, but I have beautiful pink Himalayan salt. Should we try the pasta together? You won't see me making pasta often, but I could just put the arugula in here. Oh, garlicky, olive oil, a little more salt. Coconut yogurt's nice in the pasta as well. Should we mix it all together? You guys, that's a treat. I hope everyone's well too. How is everyone? How are you all? We have the coconut yogurt by Coco June. When I'm doing things like this, I like this yogurt. It's creamy. It's not as probiotic-y as coconut cold. On my morning smoothies, I do coconut cold because it just feels like medicine. It goes with my smoothies. It would work in this for sure. It's more expensive. It's like double the price, but I think it's double the probiotics. And to me, take a tablespoon as medicine. Oh, I have a treat to tell you guys. Okay, have you heard of my dessert that is dates, medjool date, half a date, and a swab of Trader Joe's peanut butter? Yes, Valencia peanuts have less aflatoxin than the regular peanuts. Trader Joe's has it, and it doesn't take much, just a little bit. Then I put some coconut yogurt or coconut cream, preferably. And today, I bought, instead of the peanut butter, chocolate hazelnut butter spread. So date, chocolate hazelnut butter spread, and coconut yogurt, that's gonna be the dessert. It's al dente. Is it al dente or el dente? Al dente. Anyway, I always mess that one up. So I'm gonna have to chop more arugula because I have a lot of garlic and ginger. So that is gonna be dessert, and I defy anyone not to think it's like the most delicious thing ever, and it's natural. So if you crave dessert, we're human, you know? Have it, just have the best quality. And when it's that quality, it's richer, and you just don't need to eat that much. Oh, we don't want watery. No. Yeah, I haven't made pasta in a long time. Feeling good about it. So this is going to be very dressing-y. I could put romaine in with it. Oh, there's a piece of pasta in it. Let's have it. So good. Definitely needs more arugula because how much salt I added. And I could add some romaine to it. And I can have it in a little container for tomorrow, so I don't have to make a mess, and I have my lunch. We're gonna add avocado. What'd you guys eat today? You know, sometimes you gotta treat yourself like you're a little kid and make the best choice possible. The highest vibe. Like banana and chocolate hazelnut butter could be fun, mushed up with a little coconut yogurt. My mom used to serve me for dessert bananas and whipped cream, the kind that came out of a can, and that was super healthy compared to what most kids were eating. She didn't buy Trix, she bought Kix. Trix was the one with the food coloring, and she bought the one without it. Like, We didn't have the junk food in our house. I had friends who had an entire pantry. You open it up and every drawer has more of kids' snacks, cookies, chips, and we never had any of that. Yeah, avocado's going in. Let's see if I have one open, an open avocado. No. I do have some cilantro. Cilantro helps your body to detox heavy metals. This is all medicine. I do have an open avocado. It's right here. I've noticed Apartment A, Awesome A, Autonomous A, Andiamo A, that means let's go in Italian. Allora, that's my other favorite Italian word. They say da 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 da, allora, it means and then, like next thing. And it is not as renovated as the other one. It is not as, doesn't give the same sunlight in through the day to make nice videos, but that could always be rectified with a light somewhere. I hear a little girl running upstairs. She's so cute. Okay, I visited with them upstairs, visited my place where they were living with all the kids' toys, and she has forts set up. Like, it brought back so many memories from when Jada was little. It's so nice to see toys and kids' books and art supplies, and it's really fun. Okay, this is beautiful. Cilantro will help your body. I mean, we are constantly detoxifying, but cilantro helps us. Cilantro, coriander, mushrooms, and wine. I don't eat cereal anymore. You can buy non-sugar cereal, but like, why? Still rather salty. I must have, I don't know what I did. So, we need to do some salt rectification, and nothing better than romaine because it's watery. I'm going to need to rinse it. Oh, Gary's saying wine detoxes heavy metals? Is that what Gary's saying? I don't know. Oh, could be. Could be. That's sure. You know what pulls out toxins? This is so pretty, this towel. I love this towel. It's from Hawkins, New York. I have in my Airbnbs things that I just love. Like when I went and had dinner with them, they made me dinner upstairs. That bowl was made by my friend Joanna. The other bowl is from Humboldt, and they're not Humboldt ceramics. They don't make them anymore. Oh, that dish. Oh, that, you know, like I had a story for everything. This is my Paris bowl, and like, or a reasonable facsimile thereof. The original Paris bowl looks a little different. And it's so nice to have things that have meaning instead of just like, even if you go to thrift stores and you find things with soul, you know, handmade things, it makes such a difference. All right, we're putting in romaine, and then we're gonna, oop, lettuce went flying. Do you guys have sharp knives? Do you have sharp knives? It's very important. It makes things so much better. All right, I have a feeling it's still gonna be too salty, but let's see. I could add coconut yogurt. Yeah, pretty good. I don't know how I added so much salt. Like, how did that even happen? All right, this is gorgeous. Ah, shiitake and portobello detox. That's good to know. So I have a bit of a mess, but not a big deal. chocolate hazelnut spread. Even if you don't have dates, if you just take a spoonful of this, a little spoonful, or a spoonful of this and this, with a little banana, that's like a healthy banana split, right? I do put salt in the boiling water. I do. Or a little oil. Okay, lettuce is going away. Talk amongst yourselves. So now we can plate. Let's see what kind of plate I have. I do have a beautiful plate for this. I did get these at Parachute Home. This is as standard as I go. This I got at HD Buttercup. I have 4 of them, and they're like my favorite bowls. You can't get them again. Monty and Doggett. Handmade in Peru. Love these. But these, any of you can get. Parachute Home, and I think it's a classic, wonderful salad pasta bowl. You hear the crickets. I hear my neighbors talking. It's all these sweet sounds. Okay, guys. We'll put a little salad and a little pasta. Not all of the salad and not all the pasta. I think it's really important not to eat too much. Let yourself experience the food and then see if you're hungry. Wait a while. I don't know if I've ever made pasta on this channel. I think we did good. I think this is a beautiful meal. I know black pepper would be great, but I'm pleased. It's the crickets are chirping. So, lovies, happy Sunday. Tomorrow's Moon Day Monday. And what I love about Moon Day Monday, the moon rules Mondays, so aligning with things of the moon. Ina, she's crying. So, all the life sounds, you know. I could be in Italy right now. So, this is quinoa pasta. Which company do you like? What will I drink with this dinner? I'll go get it. Good question. This is greens with lemon and ginger from Air One. It's my favorite. It's potent. And what was I saying? Cindy, Andean. Is Andean pasta, there's a brand called Andean. Is it lentil or is it quinoa? Because I had it and all they had was spaghetti and I wanted penne, but the Andean brand pasta is so good and I don't remember which one it is. So this is my cocktail, greens with lemon and ginger. This is my food. Thank you, Hallie. Moon Day. So, to align with the moon, color-wise, you might wear, thank you, Gary, you might wear white, light blue, pale gray, silver. You might want to pay attention to your needs, and they can change moment to moment. So if you need a little something, you give it to yourself. It's all about mothering yourself, mothering others, giving little you what little you wants within reason. While you're mothering yourself, you're giving yourself what you need and paying attention. But you're also, you might be quiet on Moon Day Monday. You might feel not like running out the door and starting the work week. So the other thing that I think is funny, because sometimes I'm like, well, sometimes I find myself, I'm like, well, I want to wear gold. I'm like, well, wear whatever you want. It's Moon Day Monday. What do you need? You know, what do you need to give yourself? Do you need to be under the covers a little longer? Do you need to run out and go for a walk somewhere and then come back and have a hot tonic? Do you need the fire element? Do you need to light a candle? Do you need to take a hot bath? Do you need to have an ice cold tonic beverage? Like, what do you need? Gary, I am so limited here, but I gotta tell you, artichokes would be perfect. Well done. Gary, when I think of my Sedona house, I think of the strawberry you painted. Like, it's just in the perfect spot, and everybody loves it. So thank you again. All right, that's it. I think I'm gonna go eat, wind down from Sunday Fun Day, and ease on into Moon Day Monday. Moon Day Monday, you can decide what you need, and Tuesday on Mars Day, you can take action about it. No holds barred. Don't worry about anything except taking action. Oh, that's nice. You're going to start morning pages. I stopped doing them. This might be my reminder. I need to do my morning pages. I started drawing doobies again. I'm checking in with my pendulum and the tarot cards that Michelle recommended, and it's nice to just have a space and a place. So good, yeah, good for you. I think that's amazing. And we should all be doing that. It just clears the static. 10 minutes of stream of consciousness writing, your pen not leaving the paper, art journaling. I'm gonna start tomorrow too. I took a bit of a break because I was on the road, on the go. And obviously I'm a little worn, but not down, just a little like, wow, what I went through. Oh, you're gonna love it. It's wonderful with Mercury retrograde. It comes from, there's two sources that I know. One is Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way, and the first place, that might be the first place, but I also practiced it learning from Natalie Goldberg, who wrote a book called Writing Down the Bones. She's a memoir writer, and she is a specialist assisting or guiding other writers on how to write. I did a writing workshop with her in Taos, New Mexico in 2000. Yeah, in 2000, and it changed my life. So let's do the things that change our lives. Let's lessen the worry and up the optimism, because it's Leo season. We get to be romantic, we get to have fun, we get to be flirty, we get to be a little risk-takey, we get to move towards what or with what is passionate for us. What excites us? What makes us happy? What makes the little kid in us happy? What do we want to do to celebrate? How do we celebrate? Think of all those things, because we get to do them. We finally got ourselves out of the watery, moody, moony, it's a bitch Cancer season. This one was like the worst. So I'm going to see you guys very soon. Bon appetit. And get your greens on, and maybe a little gluten-free pasta if you feel like it. I love you guys. Thank you for all the thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Get your greens.